What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to episode 2 of the Best FUT Draft Captains Reward Series. In this series I'm pitting myself against A9 Skills, Bateson and J-Tunes to see who can build the best captains team to go head to head in the tournament at the end. Rules are fully explained in episode 1 where I packed a legend in episode 1. Now there were some good choices for you guys to bring through as a bonus player for me winning the draft. And you picked 98 Ronaldo. And it was the worst decision you trolls have ever made, because it's very likely I'll get a Ronaldo anyway. Like it would have been better if you picked someone who I won't get as a captain, because now I can never ever pick Ronaldo as captain again. Which is going to make it super hard for me to be able to win future drafts. That's not to say that I can't pick Ronaldo again, because I can still pick Ronaldo. I just can't pick him as a captain, because we've already got him as captain. And interestingly, with this being the set, I'm going to take this 88 Boateng as captain, because you don't get defenders often and you can fill out the midfield and attack as often as you want. So our team so far has Dani Alves at right back and Ronaldo at left wing. So if I take Boateng, if we then get a Muller, an Alaba, a Neuer as a captain, we are golden. So I'm going to take Jerome Boateng as our captain, and hopefully we can fill out this. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful, isn't it? That CDM Alaba, I'll take that straight away. If we could get Inform Lam at right back. We can't. Oh, we do get Gabriel Selassie, though. There we go. So Bundesliga team coming on strong to begin with. Let's get a Neuer in net. No chance. Spanish, German. Let's go with David De Gea in net. And see if we can get like a blue Ramos or something. Ooh, he's alright. Oh, actually, Huth works. Would I prefer David Luiz? No, we'll take Huth, no problem at all. Get that German link in there, no worries. And then at left wing back, I don't know if I'd be happy with Vertonghen, but he's probably the best choice. So we'll go with Vertonghen in there. So CDM now, that Yaya Toure that popped before would be good to pop again. It's going to be Ramirez. We'll take Ramirez there. Another good link. And this team is looking alright. Not amazing. There's the Muller. He gets a strike. Yeah, we'll take that Muller card. That Muller card is legit as well. It's so nice. And if we could get like an Aubameyang up front, I'll take that Kagawa as well. Gets a link there. Now, Aubameyang up front would be solid. And there he is. Boom. So that Chem down the right-hand side is done. Muller's got Muller's one Chem link off, so we would need like an Özil. Özil here would be, oh, it's too much. It's too much. It's giving us the perfect stuff that we need. Obviously, Özil doesn't get the perfect links, nor does Ramirez yet. But even if this was the team, I think this would be a magnificent team to play with. I don't really like this formation too much, but the team is brilliant. It's got a lot of incredible players, strong defense. Danny Pereira, I'll take Piszczek. Better right back than Gabriel Selassie. Throw him in there. Happy days. It would be nice if we could get a Neuer for net. I'll take the blue Ronaldo for super sub. And if we could get like a Neymar or a Messi for super sub as well, that'd be great. Ooh, look at that card. That's a shame that's Russian League. We'll take I think we'll take Harry Kane out of these guys, because we do have the option of going BPL on the team. That Higuain is nice, huh? Let's take Higuain again. Super subs OP, man, because that Higuain would be a great cam. Like, forget anything else, he would be a great cam. And we'll take Inaki Williams there as the final reserve. And now for the actual 12 subs, guys, or the 7 subs, sorry. Keylor Navas doesn't fit the team. Farman does fit and gives us better. Oh, we already have 100 chem. Farman works. Farman just works better than De Gea, though. But I'd probably prefer De Gea in net off chem over Farman on chem. But we'll see what we get for the rest of the squad building session. It's a 185 right now. We've got potential of getting a high rated squad. Verhaeg. No, I think Piszczek is better than Verhaeg. I'll take the Marcos as super sub as well for a defensive version of a super sub. We're just not getting any Bundesliga or BPL pools right now, so we're going to have to take people that could just generally benefit us. This Tyson card, 4-star skill moves, medium, it'd be rapid. We'll take it. I've never used him before, so we'll take him and see where he takes us, because it could be good. Ooh. Let's go with Costa. If I put Costa here, no, not here. If I put Costa in instead of Özil, boom. He's only on 3 chem, but I don't care. What doesn't Muller go down if I put him on chem? Oh no, Muller is on 10 chem. 1, 2. Oh yeah, because he gets a link with Ozil. I'd prefer to leave Ozil there, leave Costa as a super sub as well. We've got a lot of super subs. We don't need that many super subs to be fair, but Depay or Felipe Anderson? Felipe Anderson's got better pace, better dribbling, better passing, but worse shooting and worse physical. We'll take Depay, and then last but not least, we go this guy. No? Yeah? No? Let's take that. Right, so the team that we built is pretty much the team that we're using, and I will probably use De Gea as well instead. Just for the simple fact that he's a much better goalkeeper, basically. We don't need Farman on the bench. Harry Kane, we might bring Harry Kane on. I like having a lot of options. DeMarcos, the defensive option. Midfield option with Kane and Higuain, and you may be like, what do you mean midfield option? But I'd love, like, I think they'd be great at Cam or Cam, basically, one of the Cam spots. We've got Aubameyang up front, we've got Ronaldo super sub. I think this is a great team, guys. I think this is the sort of team that could do damage, and let's see if we can get a BPL manager here. That would be legit sauce. I've never said legit sauce before. We don't even get a BPL manager. Right, let's go. So we need either German, Spanish, or Brazilian to help us. We've got a Brazilian and a Spanish. So it just depends if we want De Gea on 8 chem or Ozil or Ramirez on 8 chem. And I think I would prefer De Gea on 8 chem. He would just, in my opinion, would suit the team better to have him. So we get a 186 team, which isn't too bad. It's not great, it's not bad. But at the end of the day, it's a nice team. That Shinji Kagawa, I've seen A9 Skills play with him a lot, and he did damage. So hopefully it'll be just as good for us. Kagawa, Ozil, Aubameyang, Muller up front. Then that defense is just solid. Let's see what we could do with this team, guys. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay, guys, into the gameplay we go, and the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-3-2-1 team. Benzema, Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, Kroos, Gareth Bale at centre-back, which he didn't sub Bale off instantly, he subbed Parejo off instantly, kept Bale in that midfield spot, also took off Kroos, brought on a centre-back and a centre midfielder, and that's kind of how that worked. And this game was really interesting. It was quite a close game. I was dominating possession, but chances were kind of back and forth. You know, we both was creating chances, and the goals came. Like, you're just gonna have to watch. It was one of the most unbelievable sequences of FIFA I've ever played in. I scored the first goal there with Aubameyang. Got a little bit lucky to get the ball back in the box after fake shotting, but I'll take it. And after scoring the goal, of course, I skipped the replays because I'm that kind of guy. I'm that kind of guy that skips the replays, but you're not. Reference to last video, you feel me? No, probably not. You probably didn't watch it. If you didn't watch it, go watch it, because packed Iniesta in a pack, which I've just ruined for you, but go and watch it anyway. But anyway, this guy kicks off, and of course, defenders are absolutely retarded when someone kicks off. 2 players went through him, next defender went through him, 2 players tackling each other again. He scores the goal, he makes it 1-1, and so we've scored on 30 and 31. He, of course, skips the replays. What a lad. I kick off myself, ball falls to Thomas Muller after the pass, ball rolls past the first defender, just runs past the second defender, roulettes past the third defender, takes the shot, scores the goal, and it's 2-1. And you just can't believe it's literally the 31st, the 32nd, and the 33rd minute that the goals were scored in. I eventually scored another goal on the stroke of half time. I don't know if he was having controller problems or put his controller down. Maybe he thought it was half time. But we get the ball here with Robert Huth, goes into Thomas Muller. Muller finds a space down the left-hand side after a little bit of luck there, a little bit of luck. It falls into Mesut Ozil, who dances around the defender, plays it across to Aubameyang, who shoots and scores and makes it 3-1. And that is how the game had finished. So 3-1 into the next round. Obviously very happy with that, but I couldn't believe the sequence of plays. Literally 31, 32 and 33 for the goals. It was crazy. And you'll see why the match stats here. As I said, I did have, like, I think, if I remember correctly anyway, if memory serves me, I had a dominant amount of possession, but my opponent did create a lot of chances. That's exactly what happened. He just kept hitting me on the counter, which is actually relevant because the next team we come up against, he's got 93 chem on this 87 rated team, and it's an amazing team. Blue Neuer, Blue Silva, Naldo, a nice midfield with Di Maria in there for the pace, Bale, Benzema, Ronaldo. And what my opponent did, which was very good, and you'll see happen quite a lot here, is every time I lost possession of the ball, he would instantly farm it out to one of his wingers. And the reason why he did this is because he noticed that I had slow fullbacks. In fact, slow defenders in general. You know, I had Robert Huth, I had Piszczek with low pace, and I had on the left-hand side Vertonghen with low pace. And you just can't get away with that against Ronaldo, Bale and Benzema. You just can't get away with it, you know? So he kept doing this, he kept getting it to Ronaldo or to Bale, just running down the wing. Every time I lost possession of the ball, and because I was already 1-0 down, I couldn't afford to just sit back and try and create opportunities like by playing clever FIFA. I had to kind of put the pressure on a little bit to try and get the goal back, and it ended up costing me. He actually scores quite a nice goal there. Lovely little bit of skill in the box to get into a shooting opportunity, hits a rebound. But it all came from me losing possession in his third, and then him countering me and going down the other end and scoring. And it happened here just once more. I actually defended pretty well. I'll give the ball up here pretty stupidly. I could have passed it out, could have cleared it. Falls to Ronaldo, who spins and shoots and scores and makes it 3-0. So although 3-0 is the scoreline right now, I know I'm not out of this game still. I'm giving a good account of myself. I'm creating opportunities. I'm putting the pressure on. And it's another game where I'm actually controlling the possession and controlling the pace of the play. My opponent was just very, very clever with how he handled himself when he had the ball. You know, every time he got the ball, he'd hit me on the counter and he'd have a goal-scoring opportunity, which is very hard to deal with, especially if they know how to finish. You know, it's going to be really difficult to keep the ball out of the back of the net. But we did get ourselves back into a playable position at 3-2. But once again, a silly defensive error there into Cristiano Ronaldo. A couple of weird fake shots. Falls to Di Maria, plays it off to Bale. I don't know how Bale scores that. I've taken that sort of shot with Bale many a time, and it just flies out to the corner flag. On his weak foot, his kind of backs a little bit away from goal, and he manages to fire it into the corner of the net. So there was that to make it 4-2, and then late on in the game, I give away a silly foul, and it's a phenomenal free kick. And that absolutely great goal. Can't take that away from him. And it was a game that I ended up losing 5-2, but that was very close. I actually dominated possession. Chances were relatively even. His shots on target were fantastic. He did well with the ball. And ultimately, I just got beaten by a guy who just countered my tactics and used what he had perfectly. You know, he just ran the wings, he cut inside a lot, and he used his team to perfection. So well done to him. That's the end of the gameplay. Let's get into the packs. So guys, we end up losing in the second round today, which means we do not get to take a player from this draft with us, meaning our team now looks like Dani Alves at right back, informed Boateng at centre back, and Ronaldo at left forward. Bit of a frustrating game to go out in. The chances were relatively even. I had a bit more possession, and I just couldn't make the most of my chances. And my opponent did something very well. You know, I drafted badly in the sense that both my fullbacks have low pace. You know, 79 for Piszczek, 71 for Vertonghen. And my opponent in the second round literally just kept giving it to Bale and Ronaldo and bombing it down. And because this formation's so narrow, it was so easy for him to get in behind my defence. And I think his fifth goal was really nice. The free kick was really nice. But I think 4 of his other goals were running down the wing, cutting inside and tapping it across. And he played well. He played to his strengths, and you can't fault him for that. And unfortunately, I kind of had a feeling this formation wouldn't be great. This formation actually would be good if I had super fast fullbacks. For example, if I had like Diekmeyer and Alaba, for example, at left back and right back, this team would have been so much better. It would have made a world of difference. I did make changes. I did bring on Ronaldo. I did bring on Costa. I brought on DeMarcos for Piszczek to try and like strengthen that. But ultimately, my opponent was just too good for me. He put his chances away where I couldn't. So congratulations to him for doing that. But we are going to get a few trash packs, a silver player pack, a premium gold pack, and a gold pack. Obviously, that's not the best of packs, but it doesn't matter. This isn't about the packs, the rewards, or the prizes. This was about whether or not we could win to get ourselves a bonus player or not. And unfortunately, the answer was we could not win, so we don't get the bonus player. But we're still in a good space. I don't expect AA... J-Tunes or Bateson will win all 11 drafts. The fact that we won the first one was good. It definitely put us in a position where we was afforded the luxury of being able to take a player forward with us, which was very nice. But unfortunately, like I say, today it just wasn't our day, and that's totally okay. I don't mind it not being my day every now and then. As long as I have my day more often than I don't have my day, things should be good. And we're going to end up getting Ramos as our striker, as a sub there. We'll send him to the trade pile. We'll keep the peripheral consumables there, and the rest of it will get discarded and sent to the bin. So that, guys, will be the end of the video today. If you did enjoy this, be sure to drop a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out the other boys involved. Link is in the description below. And if you want to get any Nepo designs, Team Sweat t-shirts, link is down below. Use Nepo for a discount off your order. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.